I have been asked this over and over. SenVale, how do I throw grenades like you? Well, today, guess what? We're doing exactly that. We're teaching you guys how to throw grenades, just like little old Buck here. All right, so let's go to a spot where you'd actually throw a grenade. So that's the wall for Oregon dorms. And so let's talk about throwing grenades. So about 5 to 7 meters. I mean, you know, when you get better at this, you don't really need to measure it too much. But if you are newer to this, don't be afraid to measure like 5 to 7 meters just with a quick ping. So that is when I would throw it, like right there. So look again. I'm not timing this. I'm just going based off the flash. So you can watch the hand. Right when it shuffles is when you need to throw it. Or you can just kind of go into a custom game, practice a couple grenades, just to get the hang of it. Honestly, it'll probably take you a couple rounds just to get the hang of it, and then you're gonna be good at it. So let's just do it now. Throwing a grenade. 3, 2, 1. Boom. So now that floor destroyed. If there's anything on the wall, it is off. It may not always destroy what's on the floor, but you know, that's just how it goes. It will kill them though. So now let's say there's one top white. So again, you can ping, make sure it's 5 to 7. If you get better at it, you don't necessarily need to be that far. You just have to, you know, make sure it skims across the top, because you want the grenade to blow up as close to the ceiling as possible. So if I'm throwing it from back here, let's say I'm going to arc it a little bit more where it's going to skim. Right here, I'm going to cook it a little bit longer. So here, so we're going to blow up white staircase area. Boom! Anyone that's near that white door holding the white staircase, dead. Honestly, not super hard to do this. Just, you got to practice a little bit. It's really not too complicated. But now we're going to go through some other iterations on how to use grenades and explosives. I'm including some nitro throws and how to tell where people are at above you. Using grenades or nitros, how you can take them down. SenVale is 1 in kitchen. I need you to open up a rotate from security into kitchen. But I'm a character that doesn't have any soft breach, or I'm just kind of afraid to do it, you know, with my sledgehammer or whatever, or I don't want to have to take a while to shotgun and open his gridlock. Or I'm an operator like that, you know, like Ayano or Finka that are going to have grenades. And yeah, this is what you do. So you're basically same thing as throwing one at the ceiling, but you're using this for utility. You're throwing it against the wall like so. You want to be as flush to the wall as you possibly could be, so you make a big hole. So this is what I do. You guys have seen me do this a lot, and a lot of people don't know how to do this and don't realize how strong this actually is, because this basically functions like an ash breach. Boom! And I have a rotate. I'm in. We're going ham. We're going crazy. Just like that. You can use this in so many different areas. I've done this on coastline. Like when we're attacking kitchen, I'll open up the walls that people won't reinforce, and I'll just come in guns a-blazing. This is super useful, so learn how to do this grenade, I think, is also very crucial. Bare minimum, you're going to be wanting to know how to throw a grenade at the ceiling with decent timing, decent effectiveness. And if you know how to do this, you're definitely better than the vast majority. Now I'm going to show you guys an even harder grenade to do that you're not going to want to use very often, but if you have grenades and, you know, you're probably not going to be able to use them like against an enemy and you need to do this, this isn't going to necessarily be bad. This one, you are going to want to make sure that you're 7 meters away. So there's ways of doing this. You can throw one softly against the ground and it'll blow it up. Or, and then you're going to have to like crouch or prone through it. Or you can throw one like this, let's say. And you're going to be able to vault through it. See, that one's not perfect. This one is incredibly hard, but it will give you the options to make rotates extremely fast. You can just throw it against the ground, which we'll demonstrate over here. Let's say I want to just do it like this. And I will be able to get through this. I might have to prone. I can shoot off the top bit to be able to crouch through it. Not super hard. If you time this one well enough, you'll be able to vault through it. But I'm going to be honest, as good as I am with grenades, this one I can probably do like 1 out of every 2 grenades. So I probably have to use both grenades to do a rotate like this. So I definitely don't recommend doing this unless you physically have to. And there might be some opportunities where you might have to. Okay, have you guys ever been in a situation where you're on Oregon and there's a wall reinforced and there's a lot of angles to have to check? I'm gonna teach you guys how to airburst now. Airbursting, it's kind of like you want to throw the grenade at the wall like I showed you previously, but you want it to blow up the second it gets past this wall in this area. So I'm going to show you guys that now. A lot of times I'll let's say I'll throw a grenade, you know, like over there. I'll bounce it off the store frame. I'll cook it like this. I'll just, you know, throw a grenade like that. It'll kill the guy near the door, or at least it'll clear the door. They might think another one's coming, so they're gonna back up. They're not gonna peek you from that area. So then I hit them with an airburst. It blows up. I swing into elbow and I take control. A guy's not gonna swing me from this door because he thought a second grenade might have been coming. So either the guy's going to die to that grenade, or he's going to back up to where he's not going to be effective, or he might go to the E-box and try to swing where, you know, you're grenaded anyways. And if someone's on the wall, well, you saw how that grenade blew up. It's 100% killing the guy that is playing on that wall. Airburst grenades are pretty dangerous to do. Make sure your teammates aren't around you, because if you do die, you are going to drop a live cooked grenade. So it is extremely powerful to use as an effective entry tool, but you do need to be careful with these. Okay, now we're going to go to some signature techniques that I personally love to do that I don't see as many people do, but a lot of the higher end players are going to use this. Nobody really talks about these things, but I'm going to show you guys them today. So now, this is what I like to call the entry grenades. I'm going to drone. If anyone's like over here at red, I can throw a grenade deep. I want to angle it up as much as I can. I'm going to toss one like this just to see if anyone's red. It's going to destroy that drone. And as I drone, if anyone's top green, I'm going to show you guys what I do. So you can try to thread the needle, which I don't recommend because it's very hard to do. An easier way to do this is just bounce it off the ceiling or the wall. So it's going to blow up around here. So it's going to enable you to jump in. So you jump in off that grenade and you need to aim to your right, because you're clearing 3 angles here. This door, you jump in fast enough where that guy's not going to be able to see you, and so you need to check the last angle, which is right here. So this angle on the green staircase, you're not going to clear with the grenade, but they're not going to be in a situation where they're really going to be able to stop that hop in. The door, if people are holding the door, if you time it correctly, you know, there might be like looking away, looking over here, whatever. If they're holding a pixel, this is why you drone. If they're holding a pixel, you don't want to do that jumping because they will kill you. But time it so when they look away, that's why a lot of times when I'm cooking that grenade, I'll glance just like, you know, I'll cook it and I'll glance like that just to see if anyone's there. And then I'll throw the grenade, hop in, try to fight the guy on green, and I'm in. So we clear that angle by checking, we clear this angle with a grenade, and then we clear this angle as we swing in with our gun. And now we're in, and we can just go on a killing spree. And I'm not sure how many of you guys know who I am, but I have done this push very, very many times, and it works. And I have gotten 3Ks, 4Ks, aces very, very frequently by doing plays like this. Okay, now we're on cafe. I'm gonna teach you guys about how to bounce things off the ceiling. So we're gonna go through cafe and console really quick, and just so this only works when there's things on the ceiling like this that you can actually physically bounce grenades off of. This grenade is a little tricky, so you do need to be careful. It does take some practice. I'll leave my drone here as an example. Let's say someone's ticket right here. Anytime someone's there, it's so fun just to get a free kill, and you know, just like that. Go back, watch that in slow-mo if you need to. You just bounce it off the top part, it bounces and blows up right in their face. So a lot of people think they're going to be safe here. Well, they are not. They're dead instantly from the window. So now we're going to show a clip of how I'm able to tell when someone is above me pushing through. So I'm going to show you guys I'm going to turn the audio up a bit, and we're going to listen, and you're going to be able to just see along with me how I tell. Now I'm going to pause it when we hear something. So they're clearly above me. I'll leave an answer there, so I'm ready.
Sounds like Cafe Belloc.
They're taking pot shots. They're not walking in yet. They're just taking pot shots. I don't hear walking forward while they're shooting, so it's just they're outside the door. You have to think Where are they? What are they doing? What would you do in that situation? They're just taking pot shots towards the door. Someone dies, so now someone might be going for a refrag.
Who'd you kill?
Guy starts running, clear as day. You hear him just start to sprint in, and I mean, that's all she wrote. Like that. Remember what we were just talking about? Just like that. Now we're on consulate. We throw a drone in. Let's say someone's playing by this desk, on top of the desk, whatever, in this corner. I'm gonna leave my drone, let's say like right here, just to show you guys what I mean by this. This one's extremely easy to do. See that top banister right there? I'll give a better view. That top banister right there. I mean, this is pretty simple and straightforward on this one. I mean, I don't even have time to switch to my drone. And that guy's gonna be dead. So you know that corner is clear instantly. And if it was in front of it, you'd be able to see him from there. So this is also what I like to do, using grenades to mask audio. So if anyone is in this area, you don't necessarily need to hit them with the grenade. It just needs to be close. If they're close, you're going to be able to swing in, no problem. So let's reenact that a little bit, just to give you guys a general idea of like how loud this thing is and how it distorts audio. Let's say I missed the grenade. You're not going to be able to hear anything. They don't know what's going on. They hear a grenade, so they just assume a grenade came in through the window. You swing in that moment and just swing that guy. And a lot of people are going to get taken off guard in those situations. I'll bounce grenade off if I can hit them. If I can't hit them, they're not in a spot where I can hit them. I will use grenades to mask the entry on my audio. This is why I personally think that grenades are super broken and super powerful, and you need to use them a lot more. You can use flashbangs for this type of situation, but flashbangs are pretty obvious. Like, you flash this like over here, people know that you're probably going to swing in. You throw a grenade like that, people don't really know that you're just trying to swing in. I've counted so many plays where I'll throw a grenade like that, I'll swing in, I'll kill the one guy who's watching, I'll kill someone else who wasn't paying attention, and as someone rotates up, I'll kill that guy too, and getting a quick 3K in the span of seconds. And now we're gonna go through some special grenade throws, demonstrating them in some clips. So let's get to it. Okay, now we're going through some clips with grenades. So see, I drone a guy there at the door. You can see him right there. I'm gonna hit this guy with the Yardy grenade. Kobe! Throw it across the map. I cook it a little bit, give it enough time to soar, and lands at his feet. Kaboom! I've killed so many people with that grenade. Same kind of situation. Someone's gonna run out aqua. I love killing spawn killers, people that run out with a grenade, because they get very mad when you do this. Look at a little bit, throw it up in the air. It's gonna arc it just enough. Just follow the path and kaboom. So this is the canal, grenade that I was talking about. This is very hard to do, so I don't recommend doing this one until you've practiced this a lot. And I have practiced this a bit, but it does still put you in danger because you do have to take a second to line it up. Throw the grenade through the pixel, and we take him down. So here, sometimes you don't know if someone's going to get hit with a grenade. You just throw it in a spot where you as a defender might stand. So here, one might stand near that double door, one might be close right. Most people probably aren't going to be close right. They might be by the double door because they're trying to peek the E-box holes. So don't be afraid to use your utility early. Always save one for when you really need it, but don't be afraid to use at least one if you feel like someone may get hit by it. But sometimes you'll be right. And here I'm throwing another one because I hear someone underneath. I see the shadow start to come up. I kind of baited it out and he goes down. So here, another grenade. We open up the top part with Zofia, and someone's an addict. So right off the banister, kaboom. So ceiling grenade on Chalet. Someone's at the half wall. Boom, another grenade. And then when I start to rotate around, and then I decide, you know what, someone's at master, because someone's like, we open up the breach, they're like, one's master bed, one's master bed. So I'm like, one's master bed, you say? Well, I can either come up and double up with my teammates on the angle while they're shooting at us, or I can just go underneath and, take him out for free.
Moving shield.
Just like that, and the man goes down. That is it on how to throw grenades. Remember, the operators are going to have grenades. Sledge, super good entry, good gun. He is slow, but he has an amazing gun, and he's going to have grenades with self-destruction. You're gonna have Glass, which is a little bit more finicky with that sniper rifle, but it does give you a lot of opportunities to, you know, I mean, he does have a very nice, so you can entry, but so you're gonna have that close range, you're gonna have that long range, and you do have grenades to clear utility and potentially score you a frag. You're also going to have where are they? Knock, the sneaky woman. Sorry, I wasn't sure how to lead up to that, but very nice. The gun is a little tough, but you are gonna have grenades, and you can kind of sneak up on people. You can run in from underneath. People may not know that you're down there and score you a quick stealing grenade. You're also going to have not Ayana, unfortunately. Ayana's losing her grenades, but you are going to have Finka. Finka's getting grenades, and Finka is going to be a super powerful entry with the spear or the LMG or the shotgun if you're a crazy person, with the ability to heal all your entries. And the grenades are going to open up a lot of avenues for you guys to actually beeline right through them. And then also Gridlock. Gridlock's flank watch ability is definitely not as good as Nomad's, but Gridlock does have amazing guns. Always has had amazing guns. You're going to have tracks that you can throw that can be absorbed by Wamidis, so you can technically burn Wamidis and then throw your grenades. Something to think about. It won't absorb by the Jaeger ADSs, so that is, you know, it is a pain, but you can use them for flank watch, you can use them to burn Wamidis, etc., and you can throw grenades in afterwards, opening up more avenues for entries. Grenades are super strong, super powerful, and if you guys ever watch me play on Twitch or on any of my YouTube videos, you're going to see a lot of my plays start with me throwing a grenade, either killing someone, clearing utility, or masking my audio as I go in, take out a ton of people before they even realize, oh, I think we lost this round. Anyways, guys, make sure to drop a comment, leave a like, and subscribe for more if you guys learned something today. If not, please do it, because I want to grow my YouTube. Thanks. I wasn't sure what else to say. Love you guys. Later.